Alright guys, welcome back. I'm Houston with Rhythm Raccoon Music, and it is December 11, 2024. And what we're going to do is, I'm not in my studio today, I'm in a different little baby studio, if you want to call that, but I've mainly got my little setup here. And yeah, we're going to keep it going. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to continue the top 20 rock songs of all time, but what we're going to do is we're going to go through the 5 that I didn't get to do on my last video. So we're going to keep it going right in here, right now. So the last song that we did was actually the Cranberries' Zombie, and we're gonna keep it going right now. One of my favorite songs, one of my favorite bands of all time, and that is Nirvana. None other than Nirvana. Yep, we all know and love Nirvana. So the song we're gonna do is we're gonna do "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana. This song pretty much put them on the map. This made them a worldwide phenomenon in the early 90s during the grunge period. And here's some crazy facts about "Smells Like Teen Spirit," one of Nirvana's most iconic songs. So the song title actually came from a joke. Kurt Cobain got the idea for the song title after his friend Kathleen Hanna of the band Bikini Kill wrote "Kurt smells like Teen Spirit" on his wall as a joke. She was referring to the deodorant Teen Spirit, which Kurt Cobain hadn't heard of at the time, and he interpreted it as a revolutionary slogan which inspired the song. So that's really crazy. I didn't even know that. So apparently there was a deodorant called Teen Spirit, and when you say someone smells like Teen Spirit, they smell like the deodorant. I thought it just meant like smells like Teen Spirit, like, you know, something from like a high school football game, or like, you know, like school spirit, something like that. All right, we're gonna keep it going right now with our next fun fact about Nirvana's "Smells Like Teen Spirit." It wasn't expected to be a hit. The band didn't initially think "Smells Like Teen Spirit" would be a big hit, as big as it became. They saw it as just another song on their album Nevermind, and it went on to define a generation and became an anthem of the 1990s grunge movement. So true. Next fun fact. So it was written as a Pixies ripoff. Kurt Cobain admitted that he was heavily inspired by the Pixies' dynamic sound while writing the song. He loved their quiet verse and loud chorus structures and wanted to emulate that style. So that's crazy. I didn't know that. If you've never listened to the Pixies, they are awesome. So go check out the Pixies. All right, we're gonna keep it going here with some more fun facts about "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana. So the music video made waves. A music video directed by Samuel Bayer was shot in a high school gym and featured a wild pep rally that descended into absolute chaos. It was low budget and raw, perfectly matching the grunge aesthetic. MTV initially played it during late night hours, but it quickly gained popularity and became a defining visual of the era. Here's another fun fact that is not going to be surprising to you. The song almost didn't make the album. How many people have we been going over that didn't quite, the songs didn't quite make the cut, or almost was left off completely? Cobain was reportedly not entirely satisfied with the initial recording of the song. Producer Butch Vig and the band worked hard to refine it during the recording sessions of Nevermind. Here's another fun fact. The lyrics are intentionally vague. Kurt Cobain wanted listeners to interpret the song in their own way. He deliberately wrote the lyrics to be cryptic and said he was often just mumbling nonsense. Here's another fun fact. So Weird Al Yankovic, I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's basically made his career after just doing parodies of songs. This was, you know, he got big back before TikTok and all this stuff. So he was like the trailblazer, but he made a song called "Smells Like Nirvana," where he parodies the song. He's dressed up like the band. He's in the gym. He's got the same aesthetic as the "Smells Like Teen Spirit" video, but it's just hilarious. At one point in the song, he's like, He's like, taught to sing with all these marbles in my mouth. And he's like, just spits out a mouthful of marbles. Basically, just alluding to the fact that you can't really understand what they're saying or what they're talking about. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. All right, we're gonna keep it going right now. The lyrics are, oh, we already did that. Here's another fun fact. It overthrew Michael Jackson. So Smells Like Teen Spirit pushed Nirvana's album Nevermind to the top of the charts, unseating Michael Jackson's Dangerous. This marked a major shift in popular music, signaling the rise of alternative rock. All right, got some more fun facts here. The famous guitar riff. So the opening riff of Smells Like Teen Spirit is one of the most recognizable in rock history. Cobain came up with it while jamming in his apartment. Interestingly, he thought it sounded too similar to Boston's More Than a Feeling. All right, got another fun fact here. It changed Nirvana forever. The song catapulted Nirvana to global fame, but Kurt Cobain later expressed mixed feelings about its success. He felt it overshadowed the rest of their work and led to unwanted attention. All right, we're going to do one more fact here about Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit. Recognized as a cultural milestone. In 2021, Smells Like Teen Spirit became one of only a few songs to surpass 1 billion streams on Spotify, solidifying its place as a timeless classic. It's also been inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Yeah, so it's a great song, and I think since I'm doing these smaller videos, I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm gonna do maybe some facts about Nirvana and a couple more of their awesome songs. So I love Nirvana. I'm a huge Nirvana fan. I grew up listening to Nirvana. So some of their songs, oh gosh, they have so many good songs. And if you don't know who Nirvana is, you've been living under a rock. So Come As You Are, Lithium, In Bloom, Breed, Stay Away, Heart-Shaped Box, Rape Me, All Apologies, Milk It, Radio Friendly Unit Shifter, Tourette's, About a Girl, School, Negative Creep. They have so many good songs. They're just a truly legendary band, and it's sad that Kurt's not around today, because you can only imagine what other songs that they would have made. All right, let's do a couple more facts about the band, and we're gonna wind it down here. All right, so here's some other fun facts about Nirvana. So Nirvana was formed in 1987 in Aberdeen, Washington by Kurt Cobain. The band went through multiple drummers before finding Dave Grohl, who actually ended up as the lead singer and frontman of the band Foo Fighters. The band name. So before settling on Nirvana, they considered several names, including Skid Row, Pincap, Chew, and Ted, Ed, Fred. Cobain chose Nirvana because he wanted a name that was beautiful or nice and pretty instead of a mean, raunchy punk name. Their first album was low budget. So their debut album, Bleach, was recorded for just $606.17, which was partially funded by Jason Everman, their guitarist at the time. He was later kicked out of the band, but still credited on the album. Nirvana is widely regarded as a pioneer of the grunge movement. So they basically gave way to grunge. I mean, after them, it was bands like Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, so many grunge bands. Kurt Cobain's songwriting style. So Cobain often wrote lyrics that were personal, abstract, and open to interpretation. He was inspired by a variety of artists, including the Beatles, the Pixies, and Black Sabbath. The iconic MTV Unplugged performance. So Nirvana's 1993 MTV Unplugged in New York session is considered one of the greatest live albums ever. If you haven't heard that album, it is so awesome. Instead of focusing on their hits, they played covers like David Bowie's The Man Who Sold the World and lesser known tracks, creating a haunting, intimate vibe. Here's the fact about Dave Grohl, the drummer. So before Nirvana, Dave Grohl was in a punk band called Scream. After Nirvana, he formed Foo Fighters, becoming a rock legend in his own right. So kind of like what I was talking about. Chris Novoselic, he's the bass player. After Nirvana disbanded, Novoselic became a political activist, focusing on issues like electoral reform and free speech. He's also remained active in music, collaborating with various artists. Kurt Cobain's artistic side. So Kurt Cobain was a visual artist and often sketched surreal and dark imagery, which appeared in album artwork and promotional materials. He was also deeply influenced by the punk ethos of DIY, do-it-yourself culture. Okay, here's one. There's gonna be the last fun fact. This is hilarious. So if you look at the album cover of Nevermind, it's got like this little picture of a naked baby floating in a pool. That was actually a real baby. And so the iconic cover featuring a naked baby chasing a dollar bill underwater sparked legal challenges years later. Despite the controversy, it remained one of the most recognized album covers in music history. So I'm pretty sure the baby who they used for that picture, he like sued. He was like trying to get money, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. This video was basically we're trying to do the top 5, or the 5 that I left off of the top 20 rock songs of all time. So this one was Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. So join me in the next video and we're gonna go over the remaining 4. So I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes.